This is Mike Goldberg, and it is all over. Just like that.
Representing Starfight Productions, trainer, manager, Ali Tara. And longtime manager, also trainer, and the co-founder of Starfight Productions, Pete Fernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to ask you all to rise. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor our brave men and women serving us around the world in the United States Armed Forces with the presentation of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, from the OCC Roadhouse in Clearwater, Florida, this bout is brought to you by Starfight Productions, where legends rise. This is your main event of the evening, 10 rounds of professional boxing for the vacant NBA Cruiserweight Championship. This bout is sanctioned by the National Boxing Association. The president is Florida Boxing Hall of Fame inductee Damon Gonzalez. Supervisor at ringside, Edner Cherry. The three judges scoring this bout at ringside, Tito Milgo, Braden Jackson, and Max Parker Jr. When the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, your referee, Michael De Jesus. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the blue trunks with the white trim. He weighed in at 200 pounds. A veteran of 14 professional bouts from Houston, Texas, here is Donato Minor. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with the green and red trim. He weighed in at 197.4 pounds. He's undefeated in his professional career, 16 wins, no losses, 14 wins by way of knockout. Representing Fight Fitness Center from St. Pete, Florida, here is Imran El Toro Arabe Kadaba.
at your pace, Emerald. Hold that. There you go. There you go. Your pace. Hold that work. Let's go. Hold that work. There you go. Touch and control. Touch and control. That's what we love. Good job. Hey, hands up. Come on! Work him! He's tired! Work him! Come on, baby! Dig deep, everyone! Hands up, everyone! Hands up, Andy! Hey, Rob! Good work, good work.
Yes, sir. Make it work. Get out, get out. Hands up, baby. Let's go.
Good work, good work. Keep touching.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the decision, let's have a nice round of applause for both boxers, please. Ladies and gentlemen, from the OCC Roadhouse in Clearwater, Florida, after 10 rounds of championship boxing, we go to the scorecards. Judge Tito Wilgo scores the bout 98-92. Judge Braden Jackson scores 96-94. Judge Max Parker Jr. scores 99-91 for the winner by unanimous decision. Now the NBA Cruiserweight Champion and still undefeated.
Y'all want to get around him? Get him on the champion. Get him on the champion. And welcome back, and I have the main event, the challenger, both challengers for the NBA. What a fight by Leonardo Nino Menor. Congratulations, what a performance tonight, man.
Thank you.
I mean, listen, you fought a guy that nobody usually gives him a fight like you did. You pretty much test his resilience. And also, you show the world, you show everybody here today that you can fight with the big boys.
Oh yeah. I mean, my resume speaks for itself. This is not my first rodeo. You know, we got to go back to the drawing board, fix some things. The weight thing was a big thing for me for this fight. You know, cutting 21 pounds after TCL, that was a 2-week cut. 21 pounds in 2 weeks, but we did it. You know, I usually follow through with my promises. And, you know, we signed this contract. We told him we'd be at 200, and we got it. But not making any excuses. He outboxed me, and, you know, he got the dub. So, you know, we're going to go back to the drawing board. Hopefully in the future, they call us back. You know, we get you know, redemption.
Yes,
but
sir.
at the end of the day, the train don't stop. We're going to keep working. On to the next. You know, hopefully we see him in the future.
Leonardo, from the very first round all the way to the mid, I mean, you can coach. You guys had a plan and y'all stuck with it. How was the difference fighting outside the arena? Did that play also an effect?
At first, it was. I'm not used to, you know, sweating profusely rounds, you know what I'm saying, way before I'm even in the ring. You know, before we got in the ring, without even doing a warm-up with mitts, I was already sweating. But overall, it kind of helped later on in the rounds because we stayed warm. You can't get cold. You know, there was no brisk breeze or anything like that. You're hot the whole way through. So there's no excuse to be cold at all.
Hey, listen, your performance was awesome. But if there's anything you could have done, any adjustment, now that you see the, what would it have been?
Been a little bit more proactive on cutting off the ring. A little bit better with timing and spacing, catching them, before I get in too close. All things I need to work on, but overall, I feel like I won quite a bit of them rounds, even with those,
One judge had it practically not giving you a round or two.
Yeah.
I listen. I just asked the question, but I saw this fight so close, and it was just two brawlers, two pairs just in there, just going at each other. Either one of them refusing to go down and to give, man. So Dino, congratulations, man. What you want to tell the fans and everybody that watched the fight and everybody that made this possible for you to fight Imam Hadabak, who is now the champion and was the top prospect?
I would like to, thank Imran for the opportunity. Thank Starbox, for calling me up and letting me, test him. Thank my fam, for excusing me in my absence. I'm missing a whole wedding for my cousin, but a career, you gotta pick and choose what you can and can't do. So, I had to make this jump, come and try and get this win, but it's on to the next. And shout out to my coach.
Hey, coach, I want to bring the coach here because here we got Coach Pete. Congratulations, we got Coach Pete. As I was telling Dino, what a fight. Iran Hadabak, I talked to him earlier back there, and I asked him, has this been the toughest, not fight, but the toughest opponent so far? And he said yes. How you saw the fight and performance in your fight?
Well, first of all, I think it was a great fight. I think Dino hands down landed the harder punches, cleaner shots. When he got hit, when that guy had punched, he hit Dino's arms a lot. Hit arms, hit shoulders, more than he hit him in the face. Dino hit that guy with clean shots, snapped his head back, pushed him back, and the honest truth, from my end, that fight could have gone either way. The decision of 99, 91, poor. 98, 92, poor. But that's nothing. That's nothing. Because to me, it's about fairness. The fight before our fight, guy got knocked down twice, and still the guy that knocked the guy down ends up getting the draw. It's just it makes it difficult to fix a situation like that unless you come in here with the intent that they're up there, they both want to fight, they both want to win, and they both want to make make it to the top. So for me, as someone that's been in this sport for as long as I've been, it's got to get better. It's got to get better. We saw from our end, they were both tired, physically tired. They both took advantage of each other. But one thing I can tell you is that his defense was so much better than the other guy's defense. The other guy got hit with cleaner shots. And so for me, that fight could have gone either way. I would love to run it again with a full training camp. I would, unless we get a full training camp, that's when I'll take that fight. I'm transparent, I'm real. That's how I saw it from my corner. I thought clearly, and I told him every time in the first few rounds, win the jab. He'd stop that guy, snap his head back with a straight, stiff jab over and over, and had him hurt. I kept telling him, look at his eyes are blurry, and he would touch him, and then he'd pull back. So that's things that we can get better at. So I would say that it's more of us and what we need to work on. If he gets a full training camp, he'll demolish anybody I put in front of him. He hasn't had a full training camp in probably 2 or 3 years. That's real. And so if he gets a real training camp and gets the time to get himself ready for a fight, I'm telling you right now, he's too skillful. He's coming off the couch, off of TCL doing this. That's a 1 round, 3 minutes. That's it. And then he goes and sits down for another.
And I want to congratulate you because a lot of people don't know the sacrifice that just trainers do, fighters. I mean, you're talking about weddings, something so important to family. Yeah. But that's what fighters that are determined to reach their goal and go and get an opportunity that they may not get. And you came out here and you showed that you deserve that position, and you definitely deserve another shot, whether it's with him or someone else, because obviously you are a dangerous cruiserweight, man.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Pete, on coming out here, man, and the performance. Overall, it was a great performance. The fans loved it. And you want to give a shout out to your fans?
Yeah. Thank you to everybody that supported us back at home. We love you. Wait, we're not. Let me tell you something. All glory to God, no matter what. But as a coach, I'm a pastor, and just because I'm a pastor doesn't mean that I got to be okay with losing. I'm not okay with losing. I'm not okay with being. If I feel that there's some love on the one side, it's my obligation to say what needs to be said. So don't look at this any other way other than, hey, if this same fight happens in our town, I guarantee you it might be a different story. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. If it happens in a neutral place, it might be a different story. So for me, thank you, everybody that was watching back at home. I thank you for my brother here who gave us the opportunity to have this interview. And we'd love to come back and do it again with him if they call us. We'll do it.
Hey, Pete Fernandez, he brought the crown. It was an excellent fight. Hey, they run it back. What's your last? I'll let you finish it up, man. What you want to say?
Man, have a good night. I appreciate everybody that came and watched. And I'll be back on the 26th of July, so
All right.
get it in.
Leonardo, Nino, Menard,
Chino, whichever one you want to call me.
yeah. But you know, this guy here, he just left it all in there, man. Congratulations again. Can't wait to see you back again. And you guys, tune in to the next. Subscribe to Beast Boxing Tiger, man. Hit the bell. Hey, yo, subscribe and share, man. Keep punching, and God bless. Let's just take a quick picture, guys.